Welcome back. Well, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle, they are demanding answers and looking to rein in rising tensions with Venezuela. We have a live look at Capitol Hill, a gorgeous sunrise there, where Admiral Frank Bradley will brief Congress on the decision to strike an alleged Venezuelan drug boat a second time. This was back in September, a move that some say could be a war crime. NewsNation's Libbey Dean has more from the White House. So, Libbey, good morning. What are we expecting in the way of comments from the Admiral today?
Well, all behind closed doors, Kelly, so we'll see what we actually learn today. The Admiral is the one, of course, who commanded the controversial September 2nd attacks. He'll face those tough questions from members of both parties of Congress, that all happening behind closed doors. Admiral Frank Bradley, he's the head of U.S. Special Operations Command. He'll have to answer what happened during those attacks, in which reportedly several survivors were killed in that second strike on an alleged narco-terrorist boat from Venezuela. Now, at the center of today's sessions is this question of if the U.S. committed war crimes in the killing of those aboard that vessel, as some members of Congress have alleged in recent days. Now, Secretary of War Pete Hegseth says Admiral Bradley gave that order for the second attack, and the Admiral has his full support. The president says he doesn't believe that Admiral Bradley will get this hostile reception on Capitol Hill. That's despite both Democrats and Republicans sharing these concerns about the boat strikes and, of course, any potential land strikes in Venezuela, with several leading Democrats introducing a joint resolution demanding the administration seek the approval of Congress before striking inside Venezuela.
Let me be clear. If Trump were to order an attack on land, that would be an act of war, and Congress would invoke the War Powers Act.
Now, as things stand, the U.S. warships, they do remain within striking distance of Venezuela. And we do know, Kelly, President Trump has left the door open to those potential land strikes. But now we're hearing from members of Congress who say they want a heads up. Kelly.
Yeah, and Libby, the president's also weighing in on the video from that strike as well. What is he saying?
Yeah, the president says he has no problem with the video of that strike being released, Kelly, after several members of Congress, they've been demanding to see for themselves how those attacks unfolded. Of course, we saw the ultimate first strike, but they want to see what took place after that. Here's the president speaking about that yesterday.
Whatever they have, we certainly release, no problem. You know, we stopped every boat we knock out. We saved 25,000 American lives.
Congress could learn that play-by-play of that September strike today, which, according to the Wall Street Journal, the first strike left that boat on fire, killed 9 of the 11 aboard, and then an hour later, the 2 survivors were killed in a second strike after they were attempting to continue their drug run. All of that, according to that Wall Street Journal report. We'll see if those members of Congress behind closed doors learned something similar. But the Senate Armed Services Chairman Roger Wicker has said that he expects his panel to have that full access to audio and video as part of this investigation moving forward. We'll see if the American public ultimately gets to lay their eyes on that as well, Kelly.
Yeah, quite a few elements developing here. All right, Libby, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.